Investments in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.
सुस्वागतम। आनंदराठी GSC T20 लीग के 34वें मैच में सभी का स्वागत है। टॉस का बॉस असलम भाई, साथ में है कुलदीप सर और प्रमोद कश्यप, दोनों ही कैप्टन्स रेडी। एस चार्जर्स के लिए गौरव यादव और ग्लैडिएटर्स के लिए जय। हेड्स इज अ कॉल फ्रॉम टीम एस चार्जर्स, इट कम्स डाउन टेल्स। जय, you won the toss. That single loss could just be a footnote on the wonderful campaign that you guys have had, and so you would obviously be wanting to get to your winning ways, and that too in style.
So at the stage we are at, these kind of losses are always actually learnings. So we've taken that in our stride, and we were very happy. We get to come back on the field so soon, and there's not much talking to do. We just want to get on the field and get on with the game. We're going to have a bowl first.
The team Gladiators, having won the toss, have decided to bowl first. Not a campaign you want to remember spiritedly, but it's okay, happens once in a while. You got to present your A game. The best version of Ace Chargers has to be there on exhibition in the next two matches. That's all that we are expecting.
No, for sure, we want to remember every campaign, because every campaign kind of teaches you something. And you learn more in defeats than you learn in wins. So it's a campaign that I'll have to remember down the road. And it's going to teach me something for sure. For Jay, I think he's had a loss before the knockouts. It's always good. You get pushed before the knockout region, then you are able to make sure that that doesn't happen in the playoffs. So loss is always welcome now than later. And for us, we'll give it our best shot. We'll see what we can do with this game. Good luck with both the teams.
Thank you. समय हो चुका है कि दोनों टीम्स लाइन अप हो वो टीम स्नैप के लिए। एस चार्जर्स के सभी द मैन इन पिंक आइए। हमारे सीनियर मेंबर जो हमेशा हम सभी को प्रोत्साहित करते हैं, कुलदीप सिंह भारत सर हमारे साथ है, और सब कमेटी की एक अहम सदस्य प्रमोद भाई कश्यप। टॉस हमारे विधायक असलम भाई के हाथों हुआ। मैच नंबर 34वां आपके सामने ठीक 7 बजे पेश होगा। मैच के टॉस को जीता जय केडिया ने, यानी कि टीम ग्लैडिएटर्स ने, और बिना कोई हिचकिचाहट गेंदबाजी का फैसला किया है। इट्स टाइम फॉर द टीम स्नैप। मानो भाई अभी जाओ। Half the team will have to kneel down. चलिए, one with the thumbs up. बोलो गणपति बाप्पा. It's time for us to stand in attention for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
माता की वंदे. We start the match at 7 p.m. on the dot. Team Gladiators is going to be setting the field by around 6:55 as the umpire take charge of the 22 yards. It's going to be Team Ace charges the defending champions to bat first. Join you with live action at 7 p.m. on the dot. Thank you. This is your host and host Nishat Kora on behalf of the GSC Cricket Committee. Thank you.
Investments in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.
Ready?
Investments in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.
कौन है रे?
Investments in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.
कौन है रे?
Investments in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.
कौन है रे?
Investments in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.
कौन है रे?
Investments in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.
Ready?
Investments in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.
Hello, check. Hello. Good evening. Welcome to match number 34 of the ANANDRATHI GSC T20 League Season 5. Having won the toss, team Gladiators, without any hesitation, they've decided to be bowling first. Gaurav Yadav and Umang Gandhi, the two openers, taking first guard for team Ace Chargers, the defending champions. Man stationed in the first slip position, that's Saket. It's going to be Rohit Saraf as always, except for one match. Welcome to Yash Gadia and Daksh Agarwal. Even Parin is here. Oh, what a delivery to start the proceedings. Perfect delivery. One of the finest seamers at the GSC. That's Rohit Saraf across both the tournaments. The 45 plus and the open tournament. Across both the tournaments, one of the finest seam bowlers that we have. Welcome to Kuldeep, sir. The first runs on the board for Gaurav. It's a no pressure game, so obviously you want to go out there and play your best cricket. As I mentioned at the time of the toss, that the only thing that we are expecting from the defending champions Ace Chargers is for them to be presenting their A game. They have to give a better version of themselves. That's it. Go out there, enjoy the game, no pressure. Oh, he drops it. He was stationed in the perfect spot. It was a regulation catch. It came in at a decent pace, the perfect height. Saket could not hold on to it. Gets an opportunity, but what a peach of a delivery. The perfect delivery. The delivery rising and leaving the batsman. The perfect one. This time right behind the line of the delivery. Well played. The last couple of matches, Rohit has been at his very best. He's bowling with some fire in his belly. He's bending his back. He's got such a smooth run up, a good technique, a good delivery stride. The last two matches is trying to extract some extra purchase. Ajit Putran, sir, the coach for Team Gladiators. Three teams have lost just one match each in the campaign so far. Team Gladiators, Team Challengers and Team Super Kings. Why in the world would you want to be taking those kind of singles in this kind of a no pressure game? End of the first Spectra group. Barrage machinery over. 1 run for the loss of no wickets. A good start for Rohit Saraf. He struck an early rhythm. For Gladiators, that single loss in the campaign so far would have to be the just a footnote as far as the campaign is concerned. The ANANDRATHI GSC T20 League Season 5. ANANDRATHI Preferred, the title sponsor, creating wealth stories for life, over 30 years of excellence. The ultimate wealth manager, ANANDRATHI Preferred. What a terrific match Harsh had, the last one. He's got the knack for picking up early wickets. Bowling from the infinity end, sharing the new ball with Rohit Saraf. Man on strike, Gaurav Yadav. closing the face of the bat a little too early, looking for that late movement in the air, looking to get that shape going. Well struck, short and wide, gets the treatment that it deserved. That had to be punished, and he obliges with the Cryptomania boundary. The first of the evening for Ace Chargers. That will give some decent confidence to Gaurav. He's got a good match temperament. The owner and the skipper for team Ace Chargers. Clean bolt. Looking to play with a cross bat. That should have been played into that extra cover or the mid-off region in the V. He's got a good technique, good match temperament. Somehow not able to get his game on. The first Keith Alsania construction wicket. I mentioned earlier that this man has got a knack to pick up that early bird, and that is why he's been entrusted the new ball. That is exactly why he is in the team. Harsh. In comes the big ticket player, the big match player, Nishil Mittal. Striking early, Nishil. Too many things to be worrying about. Maybe a case of overthinking for somebody like Gaurav Yadav. He's got a decent technique, match temperament तो है ही, चट्टान जैसा अनुभव है, but things have not gone as per the plan. So back to the drawing board, especially for Gaurav Yadav, the batsman, the cricketer. ये टूर्नामेंट हम सभी के लिए यहाँ पे मेरे ख्याल से 90% लोगों के लिए वर्ल्ड कप से कोई कम नहीं है. काफ़ी प्लेयर्स शायद जो सबसे बड़ा टूर्नामेंट खेलते हैं 70-80% लोग के लिए सबसे बड़ा टूर्नामेंट होगा लेदर बॉल का. तो जो भी मेहनत मशक्कत करनी है, जो भी प्लानिंग करनी है, इसी इवेंट के लिए करनी है. बहुत सारे प्लेयर्स जो हमारे अच्छे प्लेयर्स है, बहुत सारे रेगुलर प्रोफेशनल टूर्नामेंट्स खेलते हैं, बट एटलीस्ट 60-65-70% ऑफ द प्लेयर्स, आई थिंक दिस इज द टूर्नामेंट दैट इज रियली बिग फॉर देम. They keep working hard for this tournament. This 2 and 3 months of cricket for the 45 plus another 2 months. Good delivery. He's all pumped up. You give a wicket to Harsh, he's at the top of his game. That is exactly what an early wicket does to you. संजीवनी साबित होती है किसी भी गेंदबाज के लिए जब वो पहले ही ओवर में सफलता उसके हाथ लगती है. He looks a different bowler. Everything falls in place. That is what an early wicket does to a bowler. All of a sudden you find your rhythm going. Nishil, the top-notch player, he needs no introduction as such. He's got 190 plus knock in this tournament. The 4 century makers, Daksh Agarwal, Kingshuk Rai, Doon Somaiya, and Shashwat Junjunwala. The 4 century makers. A couple of batters getting out in the 90s. One of them, Nishil Mittal. Kingshuk getting out for 80 plus yesterday. The orange cap on the head of Kingshuk Rai. 407 runs of 6 matches. Or is it 7? 7 matches. Rohit Saraf will always ooze a body language that will suggest that he is at peace with himself. Most of the matches, whether it be a win or a defeat or an average match, the body language remains the same. We are into the third Spectra group. Barrage machinery over. The loss of 1K Talsania construction wicket. Well bowled and well left. You got to know where your off stump is to be leaving that kind of a delivery. You got to cover your bases. Yeah, one of the best batters in the world, Joe Root, at last gets a century in Australia. What a player Joe Root has been for the English team over the last 8-10 years, more than 8-10 years. The traditional flick shot. That's Naman. He's got a good arm. Backward of square leg. Virat Kohli, Kane Williamson, Steve Smith. And this man, Joe Root, amongst the top test batters. In the air, but that's going to be crashing into the Cryptomania boundary fence. He slashes hard. He was in good control. On the international scene, Joe Root is the only batsman who's got the highest number of centuries post 2000, 2020, 2020 to 2025 on the international scene. सबसे ज़्यादा टेस्ट मैच सेंचुरीज जो रूट के पास 14 पे 1 3 ओवर्स की समाप्ति कर इंडियन क्रिकेट टीम को लेकर बहुत सारे प्रश्न उपस्थित होते हुए under the radar, the coach of the Indian team, that's Gautam Gambhir. He's had a Champions Trophy win and an Asia Cup Championship win under his belt. Gautam Gambhir, the coach. Oh, change in pace. Well shot of Jay. Not even close to a half chance. But that's well bowled. He approached the stumps. He's got a fast throw, a fierce throw. This is exactly how he bats as well. A terrific half century. After that, the opportunity has not come around. The last match he came in too late. Too much to do in too little time. 15 for 1. Fishing outside the off stump without any decisive footwork, and that is where he lost the plot. Much better play than that. अच्छी तकनीक, अच्छी मैच टेम्परामेंट के धनी है निशिल मित्तल, टॉप प्लेयर. No need to run for that one. That was into the gap. Fetching it from the off stump, putting the ball into that mid-wicket area. The vacant mid-wicket area. Cryptomania boundary. In this no pressure game, I guess Ace Chargers have to push the envelope. They have to go that much further. They got to go that much deeper. Push the envelope. Too wide, well left. So he's not going after everything. He's watching the ball late. That is exactly what a good batter will do most of his career. Watch the ball late. We've got two gentlemen who know a thing or two about batting here, Daksha and Yash. They know that Nishil is indeed a top-notch player. Score after 4 Spectra Group Barrage Machinery overs, 20 for 1. No target in mind. Just take things as they come along. अगर ये नो प्रेशर गेम में भी बगैर कोई कारण अगर प्रेशर खुद पे लेते हैं एस चार्जर्स तो फिर ये गलत होगा. अगर थोड़ा सा भी अगर प्रेशर है तो वो टीम ग्लैडिएटर्स पे है कि दे वांट टू गेट बैक टू देयर विनिंग वेज. जस्ट वन ब्लिप सो फार, द लॉस इन दैट अर्लियर मैच. Otherwise, this season has borne the fruits of hard work, commitment, discipline. It's been a very good season for Team Gladiators. Some will think that especially जय केडिया के लिए वो हार लीग मैचेस में हासिल हुई. गए टूर्नामेंट में सभी 8 ही लीग मैचेस को जीता था. फाइनल हारा था जय ने राइडर्स के लिए. इस मरतबा वो 7वें मैच में या 6ठे मैच में हार का सामना करना पड़ा. So yes, this is one golden chance once again team against Team Ace Chargers, which is under the weather. तो ऐसे हालात में एक बड़ी जीत होनी चाहिए ग्लैडिएटर्स के लिए. मंशा यही होगी. दूसरी तरफ एस चार्जर्स भी इस मैच को जीतना चाहेंगे. दे वुड लाइक टू गेट दोस 2 पॉइंट्स ऑन द बोर्ड. Mit Wakharia, a terrific start to the tournament. After that he's gone a little cold. पहले दोनों ही मैचेस में मैन ऑफ द मैच का खिताब मिला था. He wants to strike that rhythm again as they get into the business end. All the key players have to come into their own. जो भी टीम प्लेऑफ्स के लिए क्वालिफाई होगी, सभी टीम्स के जो मेन प्लेयर्स है, की प्लेयर्स है, they have to be at the top of the game. And Mit Wakharia, definitely one of them. He's gone a little cold after the first 2 matches. That is for sure. They need him to fire. The young man has got the talent to meet Wakharia. Teasing line. This is exactly what they wanted. The trap was set. And Nishil Mittal takes the bait. He was lured into playing that shot. ये तो बात होती है फ्लाइटेड गेंदों की. Teasing line, tossed the ball up and he went for that big shot. Miscued hit. That's a big K. Talsania construction wicket. It's been confirmed that that's a fair one. Testing success in the very first over. Mit Wakharia. A disappointed Nishil Mittal on his way back. इस तरह के मैच में बड़े प्लेयर्स के लिए वो मोटिवेशन प्राप्त करना भी मेरे ख्याल से थोड़ा सा चुनौती भरा है. Where does the motivation come from? तो सोच यही होनी चाहिए कि हम प्रोफेशनल प्लेयर है, किसी और की जगह पर खेल रहे. जब कभी मैदान पे आए तो एक प्रोफेशनल बल्लेबाज की तरह खेलना चाहिए. फिर चाहे वो बल्लेबाज हो, गेंदबाज हो, यू गॉट टू प्ले लाइक अ प्रोफेशनल प्लेयर. हार्ड लक to Nishil Mittal. Back in the pavilion, in comes Ronak Sachdev. The second K. Talsania construction wicket, a big one. good intent being exhibited by Team Gladiators. They desperately want to be back to their winning ways. They are approaching the business end of the tournament. After this game, they've got just one more game before they actually dive into the business end of the tournament, that is the playoffs. Obviously, 3 teams are vying to be at the number 1 spot at the end of the league format. Team Challengers, Team Gladiators and Team Super Kings. They want to be at the number 1 spot so that you can have one extra go at the title. अगर पहला क्वालिफायर खुदा ना खास्ता आप हारते हो तो और एक चांस मिलता है. The losing team of the qualifier number 1 gets to play the winning team of the eliminator in that qualifier number 2. So obviously, ending up at the number 1 spot after the hard work eventually becomes a big blessing. Score after 5 as Spectra Group. Maharaj Machinery overs 21 for 2. The first 3 bowlers, Harsh, Rohit Saraf and Mit Wakharia. One would imagine that the 3 of them are such good bowlers. The job for Harsh was to create the pressure and let the other bowlers gain the advantage from the other end. But in this tournament, in fact, Harsh has been among some early wickets. So that is a bonus for Gladiators. I wonder where Mr. Nikhil Patel is. Should be here any moment. Okay. He's out of station, so he's not going to be here. But wherever he is, he's going to be maybe following this match on YouTube. Yes. So Naman doing the right things. The work ethic for Naman, spot on. He's one of the junior players in this team. He's had a terrific half century. He should not be bothered about what number the team asks him to bat. Wherever the team wants him to bat, he should go out and perform. Do not think about the uncontrollables. जब कभी मौका मिलता है तैयारी में रहो. मौका मिलेगा, बहुत सारे मौके मिलेंगे. मानव गोयल जैसे एक बढ़िया बल्लेबाज जिसका फाउंडेशन बहुत ही स्ट्रांग है, तकनीक अच्छी है, मैच टेम्परामेंट बहुत पुख्ता है, उन्हें भी बहुत ही कम मैचेस में बल्लेबाजी करने का मौका मिला है. और इसी वजह से, क्योंकि ये टीम इतनी अच्छी स्थिति में है, एक हार के बावजूद कहना होगा कि टीम ग्लैडिएटर्स एक बहुत ही एक्साइटिंग टीम नजर आती हुई. So somebody like Manav, in spite of that one terrific knock, has not got enough chances because the need has not arisen for the middle order batters to come in and play. Team Gladiators have been so good. Yes, क्या बात है. चलिए, कैच ऑफ द मैच तो दर्ज हो चुका है. शायद इतना बढ़िया कैच देखने को नहीं मिलेगा. यही तो मैं कह रहा हूं नमन भाई, बल्लेबाजी मिले या ना मिले, जब तक फील्डिंग करने का मौका मिलता है पूरी जान की बाजी लगा दो. नमन, whatever he is doing on the ground, that's terrific. Naman, you get a 9.5 out of 10 for that attitude of yours. So do not think too much about where they send you to bat. Just enjoy the game, go out and express yourself. It's a fair delivery. बहुत सारे मौके मिलेंगे. जबरदस्त कैच, क्या बात है. ही इज अ हेवी मैन, ही इज अ बिग मैन. टू कम डाउन इन क्विक टाइम नॉट इजी. हाँ, इस तरह से फील्डिंग करेगा तो शायद बैटिंग मिलेगी नहीं. यही एटीट्यूड होना चाहिए कुलदीप सर, सभी यंगस्टर्स का स्पेशली. We've got an international player out here. The Spaniard has come out to bat, Jaikar Dhami. I hope he does not grow more tall. बस हो गया. Let's see what Jaikar unfolds in this no pressure situation. He's got enough time on his hands. The wicket is looking good to bat on. Well done by Umang. जो इतना क्रिकेट खेला है उमंग ने अपनी करियर में, वो काम आया. और कोई प्लेयर होता तो शायद अपनी क्रीज को छोड़ दिया होता. स्ट्रीट स्मार्ट क्रिकेटर है उमंग. स्पेक्ट्रा ग्रुप, बारज मशीनरी पावर प्ले के पश्चात 24 रन बने केवल. 3 के तरसाने कंस्ट्रक्शन विकेट्स का नुकसान हुआ है. फिर से एक बार इस टूर्नामेंट के टाइटल स्पॉन्सर आनंद राठी प्रिफर्ड ओवर 30 इयर्स ऑफ एक्सेलेंस का मैं दिल से अभिनंदन करता हूं. द बिगेस्ट थैंक यू टू आवर टाइटल स्पॉन्सर आनंद राठी प्रिफर्ड, क्रिएटिंग वेल्थ स्टोरीज फॉर लाइफ. राजेंद्र गौतम सर का स्वागत है. I hope Zian does not ask Rajendra sir to bowl. Not done. Fall shot. If we had to go aerial, that was the inside out shot over extra cover. That's a good start for Mid. Getting into the mind of the batters with his teasing line, with his teasing flighted deliveries especially. Well done. देखिए, ग्लैडिएटर्स के लिए मोटिवेशन है कि उस हार के बाद फिर से एक बार वो एक बड़ी जीत हासिल करे. ये मोटिवेशन है आज की शाम टीम ग्लैडिएटर्स के लिए. Ace Chargers has to present their A game, which has not happened so far. They've lost 3 top order batters quite early. Good connection. That is the slog shot, but sweetly timed. That goes out of the park for a Chetak Ply 6. With that 6, the score now on to 30. Breaking the shackles. That's Umang Gandhi. Cuts loose. Amit should not be minding that kind of a slog shot being played by Umang. If the batsman is looking to play those shots, he will offer a chance somewhere down the line. So should not be discouraged with that kind of a shot. Well done, but they have a man stationed in the deep backward of square leg. (31 for 3) at the end of 7 Bharat Machinery and Spectra Group overs. Let us thank our co-sponsors, Cryptomania the web series, Chetak Ply, Maharaja ki Pasand, Ketalsania Construction, Rising Boundless, Sejal Realty, India's largest rubber processing machinery, that is Bharat Rubber Processing Machinery, Spectra Group, gifting partners Me and Specs and Hashtag Nuts, the complimentary tea and coffee counter that's due to Ravindra Matharu, relief partner Zandu Fast Relief, recommended by physiotherapists. What a terrific outing for Vedant Gadia yesterday night. Got the man of the match award in his comeback game after a long time. Terrific all-round performance, Vedant Gadia. 2 wickets and 63 runs. A podium finish for him, both as a team as an individual player, back to where he belongs. A bit of hesitation. This could be close for the Spaniard. He survives. Jaikar was almost gone. Room on offer, that was a bad delivery. Not able to pick his spot. Timed it well, but finds Jay inside the circle. Once again tonight, Harsh amongst the wickets is picked up 2. The final over underway for Harsh. 3 balls left. He's given away 16 runs off the 15 balls that is bowled so far. 21 balls that is bowled so far. He's given away only 15 runs. Sola. लंबा खेलना है, केवल यही मकसद होना चाहिए. He's got such a big range with his height. Bit of a challenge for Harsh not to put the ball into his range. He's bowling the back of length deliveries to Jaikar. Kleptomania boundary. He slashed hard. Room on offer. ये गलती कर गए, खामियाजा भुगता है चौके के साथ. यही सीख लेनी होगी. बिजनेस एंड में इस तरह की गलतियां न हो, इस बात की खबरदारी लेनी होगी, या तो फिर कम से कम हो. थोड़े से फिगर स्पॉइल होते हुए उस स्पेल की आखिरी गेंद से चौका मिला क्रिप्टोमेनिया. हर्ष देसाई ने 4 ओवर्स में 20 रन दिए और 2 बल्लेबाजों को पेविलियन चलता किया, और एक अच्छा योगदान. डूइंग द जॉब फॉर द टीम. काम करने के बाद पेविलियन में वापस. 8 के बाद 36। आजमाइश होती हुई विकास लिंगा की 9वां ओवर लेके। सिंगल सेविंग पोजीशन में पॉइंट एरिया में साकेत अपने लेग स्पिनर्स को अंजाम देते हुए विकास लिंगा। कभी कभी सीम अप गेंदबाजी भी करते हैं। The other night, a rare failure for Vikas Linga, the batsman, a rare failure. He's been in the pink of form. अच्छा एग्जीक्यूट किया उस शॉट को, क्रिप्टोमेनिया चौका, सुनिश्चित किया कि वो शॉट गैप में जाएगा। टाइमिंग इतनी शानदार नहीं थी। The ball had enough wheels on it to go over the Cryptomania boundary fence. 44 with that boundary. थोड़ा सा रुक कर खेला, गेंद को टर्न होने दिया, फिर अपने शॉट को खेला। Score is 40. Oh, that's a loose delivery, and that has been dispatched to its डेस्टिनेशन। जहां पर जाना चाहिए था उस गेंद को वहां पर पहुंचाया उमंग गांधी ने। चेतक प्लाई छक्का। There was a freebie on offer. That was a bonus for Umang Gandhi. He does not miss out. 46 for 3 with that Chetak Ply 6. पांच में से 3 गेंद साकेत के पास गई है, तो ये स्टॉक डिलीवरी जितनी डालते रहेंगे वो ऑफ साइड में ही गेंद जाएगी। कंसिस्टेंसी को दर्शाना होगा लिंगा ने। End of the first over for Vikas Linga and the 9th for the team. 9 के बाद 46 रन्स बने हैं 3 विकेट्स के नुकसान पर। ड्रिंक्स इंटरवल के पहले का आखिरी ओवर। The first 10 overs have belonged to team Gladiators to a certain extent. विकेट की तलाश में अब उतारा है पलाश को। 10th ओवर। सम एक्स्ट्रा वर्क फॉर द अंपायर। जबरदस्ती का काम दिया है अंपायर को। .1 47 for 3 9 overs 47 for 3 राजू पवार सर और अजीत चौहान सर। दो ऑनफील्ड अंपायर, थर्ड अंपायर दिनेश कश्यप सर। He misses out and that's going to be the drinks interval. 4 विकेट से गिर चुके हैं। आसान सा कैच जय के लिए। He would have taken it even with closed eyes. मिलते ब्रेक के उस पार। फेयर डिलीवर है, फेयर डिलीवरी है।
Investments in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.
कौन है रे?
The new man in Daksh. Well struck. Straight to Vikas. End of 10 overs. 47 for the loss of Phuket Alsania Construction wickets. सांप सूंघ गया क्या, बोल ही नहीं रहा कुछ. दिया ही नहीं कुछ. क्या दिया उसने? Cryptomania boundary. With that single, let's go on to 52. 50 runs up on the board. 52, in fact. Back to Vikas. He does well in his follow through. Through the gateway. That's Smith. A score after 11 Spectra Group, Barrage Machinery overs 54 for 4. क्या है 55 for 4. Well played. 2 runs added. Palash is bowling tidily. In fact, more than tidily. He's picked up a wicket also. Palash is into his second over. 58 for 4. Score after 12 Spectra Group, Barrage Machinery overs 60 for 4. So far, so good in his spell, Myth. 62 for 4. Over number 13 is under progress. In progress. Such a good delivery. Catching Umang on the wrong foot. खड़े खड़े खेलने की कोशिश की, कोई फुटवर्क न था, उस वजह से कोई संपर्क भी ना हुआ. 36 गेंदों में 34 बनाए है उमंग ने. Swish and a miss. $63 for 4. One ball left. Over number 13. Well done, Naman. End of 13 Spectra Group. Balaj Machinery overs. Scoreline reads 63 for the loss of 4K Talsania Construction wickets. Into the attack, Jay. Just having a go, just in case he might be required to bowl further ahead. So just giving it a go. Mohan Mittal drops a seater. Straightforward chance. Team Gladiators was already celebrating even before the catch could be taken. They collect a couple. Over number 14 being bowled by the skipper himself. Daksh facing him. सवाल ही नहीं कि वो कैच शूट है. Naman cannot do anything wrong. K. Talsania construction wicket straight down the throat of Naman. Nicely taken. Half the team back in the pavilion in the form of Daksh, the K. Talsania construction wicket on his way back. The second K. Talsania construction wicket on the trot. Wickets are falling like 9 pins. 6 wickets down. That's a fair delivery, even the earlier one. We always check as soon as any wicket falls. Into the attack, Mihir. "68 for 6. how can you drop those? And what's happened next? Maybe a piece of fantastic presence of mind. Is it Vikas Linga? He's already celebrating, so we might have a run out wicket. Let's see what it is. Mihir gets a chance to bowl and he misses a straightforward cotton bowl chance. That would have been the first wicket to him. In any case, 3 wickets down in 3 deliveries. K. Talsania construction wicket on his way back. डिसीजन पेंडिंग है, लेकिन क्योंकि खुद ही चल दिए है उमंग, तो वहां पर कोई दिक्कत नहीं होगी. Turning out to be a dampener. 7 wickets down. Not able to present their A game. Once again looking down the barrel of the gun in doldrums. Team Ace Chargers. To replace Umang, that's Ram Goenka. Riyan Shah and Ram. Well struck. Cryptomania boundary. और एक क्रिप्टोमिनिया चौका. स्वागत है तरुण कपूर का. That's nicely played, and there could be one more Cryptomania boundary. Yes, it is. This one was the best of the lot. Score after 15 overs, 80 for 7. The hat-trick ball. Important runs here being collected. Team Gladiators is looking at a massive win, maybe to get that net run rate a little further up, because that could be decisive in deciding which team comes to the number 1 spot. 3 teams in the race. Let's stop it. Paras Buddhadev. Bit of a strange shot. They've come upstairs. The delivery is a fair one. Welcome to Rajesh Mahajan. Not out. $85 for 7. Kit Alsania construction wicket. Ram on his way back. The 8th wicket down. The new man in Rajiv. Amit has picked up his second wicket. It is 6 for 8. The finger goes up. The 9th Kit Alsania construction wicket is taken a DRS. The batsman himself. Does he feel there was a nick in it? We don't know. Kit Alsania construction wicket. Wicket number 9. Mid picks up his 3rd wicket. Once again back amongst some wickets. Krishna Gurov, that is Krishna Purohit and Riyan Shah. Welcome to Paschim Pathak, sir, the tournament referee. Score after 17 Spectra Group, Barrage Machinery overs 88 for 9. The 100 looks challenging. Kept to mini boundary. 92. Too short. The second boundary on the trot, this time a good looking stroke. 96. 8 of 2 balls. This young batting pair, they are accumulating some runs out here. Absolutely the fag end of this innings. 98. $99. End of 18 overs, 99 for 9. $100 up on the board. Something to cheer. 5 wide runs to take the score to 104. In fact, the tactic should have been to employ your best bowlers to get this done and dusted with. $105. Taken. That's the end of this innings from Ace Chargers. 106 runs to win the match of 120 balls. Time for the mid-innings break.
Investments in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.
ready?
Investments in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.
Ready?
Investments in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.
कौन है रे?
Investments in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.
कौन है रे?
Investments in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.
कौन है रे?
Investments in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.
कौन है रे?
Welcome back. 106 required. Jay and Chirag, the two opening batters for Team Gladiators. They opened the proceedings with Kshitij Ladia. A low score to be accomplished. Just got to take care of the fact that low scoring matches can be dangerous. Yes. It looks like the camp is going after Chirag. हर टीम में एक कोई ऐसा होता है, होना भी चाहिए. Now this is a big opportunity for Chirag. Cracker of a shot. The only thing that he had to do was to wait for it to come into his range. So he waited and then he checked his shot. At the very last moment, goes after it for a cryptomania boundary. Up and away, Jai Kedia. What do they have in mind? Whether to get the target done and dusted within 13-14 overs max? Or maybe even lesser than that. Lesser than that. Chetak Ply 6. Looking at an early finish. They're taking on Kshitij, especially Jay. Welcome to Sanjana Yogesh Kotak, Gopal Butra, Dhaval Shah. Whitish Mindon. They go for that second run. In fact, it's a crisp second run. Score after the first over. 14 for none. Kshitij conceding 14 of the first over. An expensive start. They do not have the luxury of defending a big total. Very smallish target that they are looking to defend. That single to score on to 15. Ronak bowling with the new ball, sharing it with Ladia. Welcome to Hemal Dave, Digat Gautam, Monish Shah, one of the key subcommittee members. Easy pickings for the formidable Jay Kedia. One more Cryptomania boundary. He's dealing in boundaries. Too easy. Chirag has to make sure that he makes good use of this opportunity. He can play his own game. The fact that Jay is going after the bowlers, that will make his job so easy, Chirag. Oh, what a delivery. When the wicketkeeper beaten all ends up. चारों खाने चित हुआ. बल्लेबाज तो बीट हुआ ही. राम गोयनका भी बीट हुए. फलस्वरूप 22 के रूप में क्रिप्टोमेनिया चौका. Absolutely unplayable. That was darted into the leg stump. Score at the end of 2 overs, 25 for none. केवल 106 बनाने हैं, 25 बन चुके हैं केवल 12 गेंदों में. नेट रन रेट को लेकर भी थोड़े से खबरदार है, अलर्ट है. नेट रन रेट को पुख्ता करना चाहेंगे. पहले तो उस जीत को सुनिश्चित करेंगे. The net run rate factor will also be at the back of their mind, because in नेट रन रेट तो यूं तो सबसे बेहतर ग्लैडिएटर्स की ही है. The Spaniard comes into the attack. Jaikar Dami. He's got to bowl full throttle, full pace. He's got to up the ante. He's got to bowl with steam. Saket Adhikari and Manav Goyal, the two padded up batsmen waiting in the wings. Hit the deck hard kind of a delivery to start the proceedings. Will have to go back to his bowling mark. Longish run up. No footwork, looking to stand and deliver. Failing to connect. Well driven, well done. Good bit of work in the follow through. That was a full-blooded straight drive. Jay versus Jaikar. What a shot. That's a good pickup shot. Making optimum use of the pace generated by Jaikar. Up and over the rope. Chetak Ply 6. Effortless shot for a premium 6. Good going. It's a happy camp. No tension in the camp at all. Team Gladiators. Drifting down the leg side. Two wide runs. 34 it is. 2 balls left in the third over, off to a flyer. Looking to make short work of the smallish target. Even Manav Devli could be brought in quite early. Not able to utilize the opportunity. K. Talsania construction wicket. Chirag back in the hut. Who comes in at number 3? Looks like Sakit Adhikari at his customary number 3 spot. Over the years, he's made that number 3 position his very own. Technically very sound, good match temperament, and loads of experience with him. The 3 key ingredients. फेयर डिलीवरी है, इस बात को कंफर्म किया है. अच्छा कैच लिया उमंग ने. ही मेड इट लुक इजी. लेकिन अभी तक तो वो बेस्ट कैच नमन चावला के नाम है. He exhibited such good energy, Naman Chawla, in the field. .35. What's a delivery to a new man? This time down the leg side. We have with us Hemant Moite. So welcome to him. Jugraj Mehta back on the recovery path. He's gone under the knife. Wishing Jugraj a very speedy recovery. Look at where Ram Goenka is collecting those deliveries. तीन के बाद 36 बन चुके हैं 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर. केवल और 70 बनाने हैं. 102 गेंदों में 70 रन्स. 9 विकेट्स सुरक्षित है. वेलकम टू परमिंदर सिंह भामरा. In the air for quite some time, but that is into the gap, cryptomania boundary of the very first delivery from Sachdev Ronak to take the score to 40. JKD on to 28 of only 11. Too close to the body to be playing the square cut, also into the stumps. He made room for that shot. After being hit for a boundary, two flatter trajectory deliveries. He's bowling flat. Strange shot. Somehow he picks up a single. 41. 2 balls left, over number 4. Bowling to the new man. They pick up the second run. Leg byes. Score after 4 overs. 43 for the loss of 1 Talsania construction wicket. Thank you to ANANDRATHI Preferred. Wealth Stories for Life. The title sponsor. The co-sponsors Cryptomania, Chetak Ply, Talsania Construction, Sejal Realty, Bharat Rubber Processing Machinery, Spectra Group, gifting partners Me and Specs, Hashtag Nuts, Relief Partner, Zandu Fast Relief, and Ravindra Matharu. A swish and a miss. One extra to take the score to 44. Spanking shot. Chetak Ply 6. Jaikar wondering what was wrong with that shot. Terrific hitting, clean hitting. Just look at the hand-eye coordination. Just look at the reflexes. 50 runs up on the board for team Gladiators. The ownership stake for team Gladiators, Nikhil Patel and Pranav Ashar. Oh, this time a full lane delivery drifting into the pads. So once again being penalized with Chetak Ply 6. 2 sixes on the trot. The ownership stake for team Ace Charges, Gaurav Yadav and Veer Sarvaiya. इसके पहले की गेंद पर 50 बने थे, अब यहां से आगे जाते हुए जीतने के लिए और 50 चाहिए. स्लो वन, ये सॉफ्ट डिसमिसल हो सकता है. गेंद निकली, क्रिप्टोमेनिया चौका. हाफ हार्टेडली शॉट को कंप्लीट किया, इसके बावजूद चौका मिला. 2 छक्के और 1 चौका. 3 गेंदों में 16 रन्स बना लिए हैं जय केडिया ने. 18 गेंदों में 45 पर जा पहुंचे हैं. 19 से गेम में अगर अर्धशतक लगाते हैं तो ही विल बी द जॉइंट सेकेंड फास्टेस्ट 50 मेकर. किसी एक बंदे ने शायद 18 गेंदों में बनाया है, शायद. Cryptomania boundary. 19 balls, 49. The score is on to 64. Relishing the pace and bounce from Jaikar. Jaikar Dami taking some beating. पचास बन चुके हैं और ये चेतक प्लाई छक्का. He's on a roll. A 20 ball half century to Jay Kedia was a rare dismissal in the earlier match. He was so cross with himself. When he came inside, he threw the helmet. He was almost about to throw his bat away. He was that disappointed, but once again back amongst quality runs. Score at the end of 5 overs, that is 70 runs for the loss of just 1 K Talsania construction wicket. ना केवल ग्लैडिएटर्स के बारे में सभी के लिए सोच रहा है कि जल्दी घर जाने मिले. Zian. But yes, they are looking at the net run rate. Seriously. That's what he's looking at. Is Chirag enjoying or the team is enjoying at his expense? जो भी है माहौल अच्छा है. Only 36 required of 90 as was expected. Manav will come. 20 balls, 55 for Jay. Saket yet to open his account. Starts with a wide. Down the leg side wide. $72. Well bowled. Getting some bite. Biting and kicking. Showing a lot of promise. Cryptomania boundary. That's a freebie for Saket Adhikari to get off the mark with a Cryptomania boundary. Exactly what he wanted, off the mark. They're on cruise mode. So very well placed. Knocking on the doorstep of a big victory. A massive victory it's going to be. Whenever it comes along. Looks like it's going to be sooner than later. 30 required. Early days for Manav. Still young in his career. Almost playing around it. End of the Spectra group. Barrage Machinery power play. 76 for the loss of 1 Ketal Sanya construction wicket. The title sponsor ANANDRATHI Preferred. Wealth Stories for Life. We have our co-convener Monisha along with Pramod Kashyap. Ronak Sachdev switching ends for him. The 2 overs from Ronak have gone for 12. Jay in this kind of form, it's a different ball game. Well bowled to the faster one, but that might run into that Cryptomania boundary fence. He gets around it. Gaurav Yadav, they collect a couple. Pulling it in front of square. A delivery that should have been played on the front foot. He goes on the back foot, and that is why he was into an awkward position. Plays it awkwardly. End of a 7 Spectra group. Barrage machinery overs. 82 for 1 Ketal, 83 for 1 Ketal Sanya construction wicket. The GSC 45 plus T20 league auctions happening on 20th of December, one day before the grand finale on the 21st. The second qualifier will be played on 19th of December. Soft dismissal. The second Ketal Sanya construction wicket. Shlok was so excited. In the bargain, he forgets his helmet. वो इतना जल्दी गया कि इसके पहले कि वो डिसीजन चेंज हो, he was on the ground. He gets a chance. Shlok has been working hard in the nets. He's been playing well. Shlok, now it's time to get going on the ground. A good knock comes to an end from the captain. Shlok Patel. Team Gladiators has been practicing pretty hard, regularly coming to the nets. Everybody is getting their fair bit of chance to get going in the nets. It's a good situation for Shlok to come in. No pressure at all. Just spend some good time at the wicket, say 10 to 15 minutes. The left-handed Shlok. Off the mark, driving it downtown. They need a further 22. Balls remaining, no problem. 76. Manav has picked up the wicket of Jay, but he's inflicted enough damage. Oh, that was the flipper. Ends in a cryptomania boundary being given away in the form of buys. Such a good delivery. 84. केवल 18 बनाने हैं. रिंग्स इंटरवल तक शायद ये मैच समाप्त हो सकता है. Umang Gandhi is giving it a spirited chase. He will get around it. Not before the second run gets completed. वैसे भी अगर पोजीशन कुछ डाइसी है तो ड्रिंक्स इंटरवल लेंगे ही नहीं. ड्रिंक्स घेऊ नको सर, गरज लागली तर. ड्रिंक्स घ्यायचे नाही, 4-5 रन पाहिजे तर ड्रिंक्स घ्यायचेच नाही. That will be a smashing cryptomania boundary.
जुनून है जिंदा। थोड़ा सा दर्द, थोड़ा सा है गम, पर क्रिकेट का है प्यार। साथ हो सब, जख्मों से भी हम और मजबूत होते हैं। हर बॉल, हर शॉट और हर रन पे जाते हैं। थोड़ा थोड़ा संभल के, लेकिन रास्ते हैं साफ। अब भी है उम्मीद, अब भी है साफ। जुनून है जिंदा, दिल में है ये इरादा। उम्र सिर्फ एक अंका है हमें ये ख्वाब सादा। बात और बल से जुड़ने का है जो एक फासला। हम पता के हैं पर जुनून है जिंदा। छोटी सी थोड़ी सी देर हो लेकिन है मैदान में। वो चलने की राह है रात हर दिन जब तक है दम। तब तक है मैदान में जीत हर बात की। हमसे बड़ा है जुनून का रंग। जुनून है जिंदा, दिल में है ये इरादा। उम्र सिर्फ एक अंका है हमें ये ख्वाब सादा। बात और बल से जुड़ने का है जो एक फासला। हम पता के हैं पर जुनून है जिंदा। जिंदगी के हर पल में खिलते रहे जो जुनून। हर शॉट हर रन हो जाए तुम। हम पता के हैं पर जुनून है जिंदा। हाँ, जुनून है जिंदा। थोड़ा सा दर्द, थोड़ा सा है गम, पर क्रिकेट का है प्यार। साथ हो सब, जख्मों से भी हम और मजबूत होते हैं। हर बार हर शॉट और हर रन पे जाते हैं। थोड़ा थोड़ा संभल के, लेकिन रास्ते हैं साफ।
Match number 34 comes to an end. A massive victory for team Gladiators. Can we all give them a round of applause? They're back in style. Time for us to have a chat with Gaurav Yadav. Gaurav, I guess once again the same old story, nothing falling in place. Sum it up.
Yeah, I think you summed it better than me. I think it's the same old story, bro. So, इसमें कुछ नया नहीं है, but like I said, hopefully इस season से काफ़ी कुछ सीख के जाएंगे और जिस season हारते हैं, there's more to learn. And it also tells us मेहनत और करनी पड़ेगी. And it doesn't go for me, it goes to all the players who've had a poor season, because we win as a team and we lose as a team. Go back, work harder, come back stronger. Great game by Gladiators, thoroughly clinical, and really got to give it to Jay. Really good, clean hitting. So great game, guys. Well done.
Always in form with the mic. That's Gaurav Yadav. Time for us to invite the winning team captain on stage, Jay Kedia. Jay, congratulations. You all are back in style. You all wanted to get the target accomplished within 10 overs. Almost you all do it. So net run rate will also go up spiral high. So yes, overall that's such a good game for you. You all are approaching the business end. Way to go. Well done. And you had a big role to play as well.
It was important to show our intent right from the get-go in this game after that drop in performance last game. So we just had to do the basics right and show the capability of our team, and that's all we stuck to. The intent was great from the team, and the result is there to see.
Thank you. Best catch on behalf of Mr. Khandelwal from #Nuts. There's only one man in contention who took two catches. The earlier one was the best. Naman Chawla. To do the honors, that's Pramod Kashyap, one of our key subcommittee members. We have a purple cap to be handed over, and to collect the purple cap, the chartered accountant, you need to come up on stage. Mit Wakaria, 15 wickets in 7 games, 15 wickets. Well done, Mit Wakaria. The purple cap shifts onto his head. Pashim Patak sir giving away the purple cap. Thank you. The man of the match, that's courtesy Mr. Deshal Gopani from me and Specs. A gift voucher of ₹1,000 for every player of the match award. To collect it for his blazing half century, that's Jay Kedia. टू विकेट्स बोलूंगा तो हर मैच में गेंदबाजी मांगेगा, कप्तानी है. You want to add anything? Okay, thank you gentlemen. With this we come to an end of match number 34. Tomorrow we have a game, so 6:30 p.m. once again toss time. Thank you, good night, take care.
जुनू है जिंदा, दिल में है ये इरादा. उम्र सिर्फ एक अंक है हम में ये ख्वाब सादा. बात और पर से जुड़ने का है जो एक फासला.